Okay. In the drink. Yeah, he was walking around the swamp for a bit there. I almost thought I was missing an arm, but he's just holding his arm. Okay. How's it going, everybody? I'm really impressed that this many people showed up before it started. Thanks. Thanks for coming to hang out. I am just as excited as everybody to see if Sumo Khan's going to survive, because if you've ever played a solo Ironman in Kenshi, you know that the swamps are not somewhere you come too early in a playthrough. And while Sumo Khan is healing up here, especially if you're new to the stream, I like to go through it at the beginning of every stream. We'll just quickly check out the mods that we are using. I'm going to take off my cam here for a sec. Okay, we've got Living World, Reactive World. Somebody told me they conflict. I don't believe them. She Dance tweaks and fixes. Martial arts, fast dodgers, sleep animation, slopeless, racial diversity, nice map, which just gives us a cool map. Kenyaku idle animations, which makes us lay down in way cooler ways. Same with fixing clipping issues, prevents your arms and stuff from sinking into your body. Attack slots ×3 makes the game more difficult. Dark UI, so we don't blind everybody with the user interface. Darker landscapes, and KFC auto-generated patch. As usual, our gameplay is set to squad size multiplier 1 1/4. If you're a true masochist, fire that right up to max. Global population modifier 3.5 times, and dismemberment frequent. Those are the gameplay settings I use for my solo Ironman games. WebDriver, it will get brighter, I promise. Resume. Quick overview of Sumo Khan's stats. So this is what I mean by not exactly the right time to head into the swamps. We have 40 strength, 63 toughness, 33 dexterity, and 11 perception. That only matters when you've got teammates, which we don't, so we're not too concerned about that. Precision shooting matters when you've got teammates. Perception affects your ability to hit people, so that's important, actually. We don't have very high crossbows, though. Katana's 33. We've been relying heavily on a katana that we found. Sabers, hackers, heavy weapons, blunt weapons, polearms, all still very low, but that's going to be something we work on as we progress here. Melee attack, melee defense, and dodge. Dodge only really goes up when you've got martial arts. Let's hook on Sumo here. Okay. So dodge only really goes up when we use martial arts. Anyways, turrets, not important. Not yet anyways. You'd be surprised how many times in a solo Ironman it's beneficial to muckle onto a turret and give some bad guys the good news. Stealth, 67. You have to hide a lot in a solo Ironman. It's kind of... it's almost a necessity, especially when you've got global population and squad multipliers up. Lockpicking, thievery, they're not that important, although kind of one of the fundamental rules I try to adhere to is that if we are stealing, we're stealing actively. You're not going to pause the game and steal. That's just too much cheese, and we're trying to avoid all the cheese in this playthrough. So we're not exploiting systems necessarily, and we're not stealing from robotics shops and selling their limbs to their next door neighbor. We're not stealing anything at all while the game is paused. It's all going to be done active. So the game will be in full swing if I'm trying to steal things. And absolutely no assassination. Assassination is basically a cheat code for Kenshi, so it should not be used, in my opinion. Crossbows 15, precision shooting 11. I think we covered that. Field medics sucks. We'll need to work on that. Athletics is pretty good, and swimming is subpar. I don't plan on swimming if we can help it, although we will be visiting the Armor King at some point, depending on how this goes. My prediction for this stream, if anybody is curious, is that Sumo Khan will not survive. That's my prediction. I'm not gonna play him with the assuming he's going to die. Oh, adorable baby goat. But, or rather, I'm not going to play him trying to get him killed. I'm going to play him as usual, and if you've caught any of the previous con streams, you should realize that I'm not ever trying to get him killed. How do I get out of this village? So I bought a house in the swamp village in the last stream, in case you missed it. That was for the sole purpose of having a bed in this particular village. We are looking to find the leader of the Red Sabers. So Sumo Khan's first sort of detective move here is going to be to attempt to find any Red Sabers at all, and then I think as their density increases, we can make some assumptions about where their base is. Now, I do know where their base is, the general vicinity of their base, but I'm going to try not to abuse that knowledge. And sorry. Alexander, WebDriver, Odin, Ozzy, Ampro, Keeb, Youngho, Becca, Richie, Software Tools. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for being here. No cheese. No cheese. Okay, now we don't really have a great concept of where to find these Red Sabers, so I figure we'll take the known path. We're going to head to the city. Well, if you want to call it a city. We're going to head to the swamp capital of Shark. Hopefully we survive. And once we get there, we're going to do a little bit more digging into where the location of the Red Sabers are. Hopefully we get a wanted poster. Maybe we hear some bar gossip. Ozzy, it starts with a couple solo plays. Donovan Kennedy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Ozzy, it starts with a couple solo plays where you give yourself maybe 3 to 4 lives, 5 lives, you know what I mean? You say to your, oh, okay, hold on. Who do we have here? Let's investigate this. We have our Red Saber. Just the people we're looking for. Now, he's been disarmed and enslaved. This is kind of a good sign for us, right? If he's been disarmed and enslaved, it means we've got slavers in the swamp. So if we die, get knocked down, we're being eaten partially, we can kind of look forward to some slavers maybe. Sorry, Ozzy, what I was saying was, it kind of starts that way. You're not quite playing an Ironman alone. That's how it started for me. I would set these, weird little kind of rules. I'm gonna take this opportunity to train on this guy, actually. I started coming up with these weird little rules initially, right? Like, I have 3 loads. I can load the game 3 times, and that's it. I can't... You know what I mean? And so, starting in that fashion, I began to realize that I really preferred playing without any of those rules. But it takes time. It takes time for you to get comfortable playing one character. It also takes time to figure out how to play one character. I make an effort to try not to play any 2 solo Ironman games the same, but inevitably a few things will overlap. My training method, which I outline in my guide on the channel, is kind of where I'm not going to worry about these guys. One of the slavers is too close, and I don't want him to attack me. This guy, though, I think we're a good distance away from that slave monger. So inevitably, a bit of what I do in my guides happens throughout every single solo Ironman playthrough. Oz Lizzie, welcome to the stream. Baby steps is accurate. That is exactly how you start to get into solo Ironman. And you'll find a groove. You'll find a way you like to play characters. For myself, I prefer to take my characters and train them in every single weapon skill that I can, because it's unbelievable how often you'll find yourself needing a variety of weapons to meet different scenarios that you encounter alone. So far so good. My biggest concern here is blood spiders. Swamp Ninja Genin. Okay, so this guy... Wow, disarmed, destroyed. These slavers, there must be a lot of them. Because swamp ninjas travel in packs. I bet you they came upon swamp ninjas and red sabers fighting and kind of took advantage of the situation. Oh, these people have been enslaved. They're shackled. They're broken. Richie, I used your technique to pick up a wandering assassin in my solo Ironman game. Great tip. I'm glad it worked out for you. You know what? Sometimes it's hit and miss. Those guys don't wear a lot of armor. Having said that, as I'm thinking about it now, you could... oh, boy. Did I just get shot? I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna take... Somebody suggested I turn on... And where are we gonna find this? Somebody suggested I turn on... Damage, show damage information. Let's try full info. See how that changes the game. I don't like too much information on the screen. Generally, I don't even fight with the UI on. But we'll see what's going on, because it'd be interesting to see where it hit me. I bet you hit me in the... Oh, head. Head? You son of a... Where's that crossbow bolt? It's in its ear. Sorry, what? I'm sorry. Two can play at this. Right leg. Okay, okay, okay. This actually might work to my advantage if he doesn't... Yes! So he's shooting his friend in the back while I fight him. We're not prepared for this. Not even a little bit, but he's holding his own. His friend is helping me more than my katana skill, I think. I think we can out crossbow these two. Ooh, maybe not, maybe not. And I'll bleed. I might bleed too heavily. They're not getting through the armor, which is good. Boom! One down. Oh, wow. What a stroke of luck to come across these guys. I'm going to sell his katana because we need the money. I'm going to take his crossbow bolts because we probably need those. Toothpick sucks. I'll leave him with it. Basically makes him a martial artist. Did I actually knock down the other one? No, not yet. Not yet. I think I'm accidentally shooting the river raptor. I'm just super happy they're not attacking me. So even if you're not wearing armor, I don't care what your toughness is, don't mess with river raptors. So river raptors have an exceptionally high amount of cut damage. Despite the fact that they don't do that much damage, like actual damage, they do a significant amount of bleeding damage. And no matter how high your toughness is, I've even had it happen to me late game. It can get to the point where... Am I not going to shoot that guy? Please. Please attack that man on the ground. It can get to the point where the bleed puts you over your toughness KO value. Snap up a few more crossbow bolts. I'm not sure if they might be in this backpack, but I don't think so. Some of them are. Okay, back to shark. Not that way. So again, just to rehash the plan, we're going to head to shark. We're looking for the Red Sabers as a bounty. The leader of the Red Sabers resides in a swamp shack, a swamp hut, filled with a ton of his best friends. Sumo Khan is way out of his element here, so we're going to hope for the randomness of Kenshi to get us through as usual. But again, I think this is it for Sumo Khan this stream. All it takes is one crowd of blood spiders and we're done. And I was hoping to avoid swimming. I'm going to keep it on normal speed here. I know this is going to be agonizing for all of us. But in the event I see blood spiders or anything else crazy. Occasionally skin spiders wander down here. Occasionally beak things wander into the swamp. They actually get pulled over from this area, right near Shem. Quite a few beak things on the border between the swamp and Shem. Too agonizing. We're going to speed it up a little bit. But beak things and a few other creatures. I'm not sure if blood spiders can do it. If the water's not that deep, they can attack you while you're swimming, and there's not much you can do about it. When blood spiders wade under the water for you. Yeah, exactly. So there is a mod out there, and oddly enough, I was talking about this earlier. Not while playing a video game. There's a mod out there that, you know, somebody claims is a blood spider fix. This is a fix for blood spiders. This is a fix for blood spiders. And it's because blood spiders have extremely fast attack, and they have an extremely long range attack, considering they are expected to be a melee enemy. So I've got a bit of a disagreement there. I like to think that, I mean, blood spiders, sure, they're called spiders, but they look a lot like ants, right? And to me, there are ants that spit. So this is my conspiracy theory that they're working as intended. Extremely fast, extremely deadly, and they have a bit of extra range to kill you. And the reason I think that is because they're so fragile. Even a new character can accidentally kill a blood spider if he hits him in chest, head, or stomach. So you've got, like, how many things do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So you've got 3 out of 7 odds to take out a blood spider in one shot, just completely by mistake. So I kind of think that the excessive damage and speed and range plays into the fact that they're a one-hit kill enemy, really. Shiny head. Now, having said that, blood spiders have ended plenty of my playthroughs. I'm completely shocked at the lack of enemies given the global population modifier right now. Shocked. Come on. And if you're new to solo Ironman games, do not play this zoomed in. I like to really be surprised by terrible situations. But if you're new to it or you're just getting into it and you don't want the immense amounts of frustration that comes with a 5, I don't know, I think we're 10 hours into Sumo Khan. And I mean, losing this playthrough to a lot of people would be infuriating. And so, having said that, as we approach the, I think this is the 4th or 5th Sumo Khan stream, maybe the 4th. Oh, geez. Red Sabers? This is kind of good news. His right arm is not doing so hot, so we're going to go right ahead and attack him. Now, his left arm isn't doing so hot. How's that feel? Not great, actually. There's a lot of them. Okay, so what we've got here is a terrible situation where if I get knocked down, I might be knocked down for a while. And on top of that, I might get eaten while I'm knocked down. Or enslaved, which would be almost Not worse, because it wouldn't end the playthrough, but it would definitely make it boring for a little while. Oh, wow. They are coming at me. Maybe the blood spider just spits poison at you instead of we thought that they're... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I think that their ranged attack has a lot to do with the fact that they're like ants, and maybe they spit. Because they are super easy to kill, they're just super scary kind of at the outset. As terrible a situation as this is, it's kind of necessary. I'm turning it off. We're turning off the UI. We're just gonna let this happen. I also don't micromanage fights. So if you're here to look for solo Ironman, crazy meta micromanaging stutter step tips, I've got none of those. I just watch and let it happen. But Sumo Khan is not an idiot, and we do know how to survive. Come on. So check this out. Check this out. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. This is Sumo Swamp. What was that? Did anybody see that? That looked like a creature. It's just a red saber, but look at this guy. It's a hyper. Swamp toad. What you got? What you got for me? Red Sabers. Yee! This isn't stutter stepping. This is stutter swimming. Oh no, we're moving kind of away from the objective though. We're headed to shark, right? I bet you I can start a good swim here. Get them all involved. Hammerhead shark swamp monster, absolutely. Honestly, there's no if you're hanging out and you haven't played a solo Ironman game, first of all, I appreciate you hanging out, but I can't stress enough how much more fun this makes Kenshi. I'm also super sorry if it's really dark right now. I did turn off the Darker Nights mod. So we'll head to a brighter spot. But the jungle canopy kind of messes with the light, which is awesome. But also not awesome. Let's run into shark. We need to heal up anyways. I might stop and heal quickly. I need a lantern is what I need. So maybe we can buy one here. I don't know if we'll need to splint. But once we get into shark, things will brighten up a bit. I think. I don't see a single torch on, actually. Okay, we've got no gate. I have a few katanas to sell. Hopefully the stores are open. Maybe they're always open. I hope I don't have to buy another house here. I hope there's a house we can stay in, or a bar where I can stay in. I don't know if I should hang on to this Paladin's Cross. I mean, these are good. They're great starting weapons for hackers. Well, hackers, you can basically use anything. I'm getting rid of this. Goodbye. We'll keep the plank. I need the plank. I think I need the plank. Advanced outpost, basic furniture, research already known. Advanced harpoonery. And here's a bar. Thank goodness. We need to get in there and heal up. I've probably mentioned this 100 times, but I like to mention it every single opportunity I get. If you're playing a solo Ironman, expect to sleep a lot, especially early game. Some of the names. Stubbs Mimosu. Wait, Momuso. Stubbs Momuso. Gustavson. We have Hihaku. Photo. Holy Pacifier. We don't care about that guy. I'm pretty sure Chad is here. I don't know if this is the bar with Chad. Black Shifter, Black Shifter, Black Shifter, Black Shifter. Black Shifter, Peasant Pacifier. Who cares about the Empire peasants being their enemy? So sometimes you can find a unique recruit in the swamps named Chad, and all that guy wants to do is fight. Yeah, that's a good question, Odin. Is the stream blurry for anybody else? I don't have any drop frames. If the stream is blurry, swing by the dial down at the bottom right and make sure that your quality is set to high, which should be 1440. First time I found Stubbs, he was missing a leg. I thought he was the most badass recruit because of it. Odin, this is a you problem. Boz, Flats Lagoon has Chad. I knew it was one of these swamp-like places. Sumo Khan taking his sweet time to heal up. Actually, this will be good, though. Unfortunately, the swamps is one of the darker... Can I affect the brightness here? Maybe we can turn up the brightness just a little. Water reflection, chunk size, yada, yada, yada. Foliage, view range, grass. No, unfortunately, there's absolutely no brightness modifier. Can I do water reflection everything? That'll make the swamps easier on everybody's PC, right? It's just me. Zarumato, welcome to the stream, and thank you for coming around. All right, the Khan is ready to go. Every good adventure starts with a little planning. We've made our way from Swamp Village A. Now, we have a house here. I wish I could put a map marker everywhere I had a house. I think there's a mod that allows you to put map waypoints. If anybody knows about it or knows a good one, I would appreciate hearing about it. Either in the chat or in the comments later if you're catching this stream. Okay, so plan. We're in Shark. We're going to talk to the bartender. I think we're in a gambling bar, though, so he's just going to try and take my money. And I'm going to check out this ruin, I think. I think we're going to head to this ruin first. Maybe we can get some good loot in there and try not to die. Once we've made our way back from the ruin, we're going to kind of recenter. And the Khan of Khans is going to attempt to locate the Red Sabers. Now, I think the Red Sabers are down here somewhere in this patch of open swamp. If not, they're in the South Wetlands. I can't quite remember. This is another reason, I don't know if anybody else in the chat or hanging out or catching the stream has an ironclad memory, but this is kind of one of the reasons why I don't like using map mods that fill out the map. What's going on in here? What's going on in here? Who are they beating up right now? Oto. And Kihaku. Oh, the vagrants are... Alright, let's see what we get. Standard grade tin can. Never bad. Chain shirt. If that was a little better, I'd take it. We'll just leave these guys. I'll probably make sure they don't die once they carry them out. I'm sure they didn't do anything wrong. Want to play cat crawlers? Full 6 rollback gets the girl. Sure. Cripples earn good money begging. Okay. Charging the wedgers and pulling at the big boys. And we've got a buxom red. Fishing with the buxom red or rolling back? Fish! Okay, pulling out, and we're fishing with the buxom red, slackening the whiskers and churning the bolts. And it's a dry out with a wolf tail. Bad luck, traveler. Chance at a cat back and play again? No, negative. Let's check this guy out. He has a bucket zook in a long coat. Can we use this? Okay. So what have we got so far? We have 40% acid protection. If I could have a preference, it would be a Ashlander coat, jacket, whatever it's called, the black one, the darker version of this. But this will do for now. Acid protection 70%. Now we have dust storm and gas, and we have acid protection 40. I'm going to take this guy's jacket because it provides a lot of acid protection. Now this is the reason as well, if you're wondering, oh my god, you're taking that, you barely have any inventory space left. This is the reason we have a 2 backpack system in our solo Ironman playthroughs. We have our Thieves backpack because it provides no combat negatives and gives us lots of room to play with. And now let's say these crossbow bolts. I've got 26 here. I'll keep that 26. I can't see us shooting 26 crossbow bolts very quickly. And even stuff like splint kits, which I need to have one in my main inventory. I don't know why I don't. First aid, splint kits, stuff like that. That's what our stackable bag is for. So because we can stack things in here, just like that, we've freed up a ton of space in our inventory. And our Thieves bag is for the big ticket items. Long weapons, which we can't fit anywhere else. And coats, our extra gear, our fog masks, things like that. Christian Molina Martinez, chat is in Flats Lagoon. Oh, I'm 4 minutes ago. Yeah, catch up. Just kidding. Thanks for the tip. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for making it out. Are these guys beat down or what? He is most certainly going to die. He is fine. So let's go heal these guys up. A little bit of assistance goes a long way. Honestly, I know this seems crazy, but I've been in situations where people that I've healed up randomly, they just show up and they come to assist you. It doesn't matter what faction they are, whether or not they hate you. You'll be about to die, and voila, they show up and save your life. So we're fully healed up. We're going to navigate this swamp a bit at night. Hopefully it brightens up so that everybody can see the stream a little more clearly, as there's no brightness setting. There might be one actually in the splash screen before the stream gets started. Talking about a plank, I got that one from the Guerrilla Bandit leader. It does crazy. Wait, I don't know. It's because my man just lost his leg from it and needs to crawl his way back to gate. And damn that you lost your leg fighting that. Awesome though, awesome. See, those are the kind of stories I love unfolding in a solo Ironman game. You lose your leg, but you got an epic weapon out of it. Now the only drawback is you can't go to the Holy Nation. And that name slid by. Zeromato, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this UI a little bit. Or is that not nearly enough information on the screen for... Oh, is that a swamp turtle? Okay. Kenshi tip number 327. If you didn't know, if you're ever hard up for food, or you're trying to feed a village, or anything, if you need food, this is where you come. Swamp turtles. They're very easy to kill. They have a lot of life, but they're very easy to kill. They don't do any damage. And they have a gazillion meat on them. I don't actually know. I think it's like 8 or 9. But if you're trying to feed a village and you're hard up, trying to get your farm started or whatever it is you're doing, hop back to the swamp, avoid the blood spider. You know what? Don't do this at all. If you find yourself in the swamps and you need food, kill swamp turtles. Keeb binged all the sumo VODs. Hyped to catch the stream for the first time. I'm hyped to have you here. We're headed to a ruin right now. I would not advise anybody to do this. Inspired me to spin up Kenshi again for a solo run. Those are the kind of things I like to hear, especially in the chat and in the comments, that people are inspired to do some solo runs on Kenshi. It's super counterintuitive. It goes, why are there so many bones? Am I in, like, is this a nest? This is where we hit the map. We zoom in to make sure we haven't wandered into a nest. It's definitely some kind of animal graveyard. I don't know that I've ever walked through this part of the swamp. Okay, sorry. What I was saying was a solo Ironman run in a game as hard as Kenshi is difficult as Kenshi. Kind of counterintuitive, right? It doesn't make much sense that we're, you know, ending a game as soon as a character dies in a game where you can save and load. But honestly, I was tired of playing Kenshi. I probably dumped 800 hours into Kenshi or more. Maybe 500. Playing with a group, playing with a party, save the game, load the game. Oh no, I lost my favorite character, load the game. So on and so forth, right? And I really enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed exploring the game. But once I had kind of hit the limit of the game, it was boring. And, you know, I kind of thought to myself, there has to be a better way to play this. There has to be a different way to play this game because it's so open world. There's a million different ways to play it. And Solo Ironman reinvigorated this whole entire game for me. Okay, we do have a nest near to the ruin. I was just kind of scouting out all these bones. Maybe that's what it's leading us to, is just that gnarly nest. But Solo Ironman, it breathed new life into the game for me. When you actually have to consider your consequences, I mean, you stop doing things like, oh no, like running into a nest of blood spiders. Okay, but Sumo Khan ain't no bitch. So, kinda is though. Kinda is though when it comes to dying and getting eaten. Lola, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I missed. We're done. This is it. Are these elders? If they're not elders, oh, do we try? Why are they hurt? What could hurt them? What could hurt them like that? All of their life at one time. I want to say acid. Swamp turtles. Swamp turtles. Was it an AoE from swamp turtles? Hello, swamp turtles, save me! Anteaters of the swamp. This could be it. Oh, I hit it. Right arm though. No good. Reload. Chop. Out. We're out. I don't want to fight these guys. We gotta avoid them somehow. I think I can outrun them, but if there's a ton of them in the swamp, we're done. They're so much fast. They're so much faster than the other ones. This is terrible. Okay. What are we talking about here? Does this look like it's worth getting into? What is in there? This maybe isn't great, but we're going for it. Survive! Bad idea. Bad idea. Is that an elder? How do we tell? If we see an elder, we are out. Like, way out. Gone, gone. There are so many blood spiders. Blue guardless katana, skeleton repair kit. None of this is worth my death. Upstairs? Are they all coming in? Oh no! No, no, no! This is not where we want to be. This is the exact... Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I did not realize there was water there. I'm done. We're done. I told you he was gonna die. What do I do? 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 That one looks big. Adult. 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 Okay. Skill check. Heavy weapon 6. Boop. Please don't die. Oh, they're gonna kill me and eat me. Okay, we get one swing with this, and then we're out. We get one swing with this, and then we're out. It. Boom! Didn't do anything. I hit them both in the legs. Okay, we're at moderate weight. We need to drop weight. We need to drop weight. Huge. 89 out of 55. 89 out of 55. What can we do? What can we do? This bag is killing me, by the way. Heavy things, heavy things. This is 10 kg, 19 kg. That'll really help, I think. That'll really help. This is 4 kg, but what's in it? Plus what's in it. Okay, hold on. We're just kind of paused. We're thinking about what the game plan is. You're gonna have to do this quite a bit in your solo Ironman. I also apologize that everybody can't see what's going on in my backpack. Poor Sumo, he had a good run. Ye of little faith. I mean, I probably have the least faith here. I said he was gonna die right at the beginning. 2 kg, that's out. You know what? Our Mark 1, did I get that from the ninja? Damn. Where did I get that in here? I might have gotten that in here. That's sweet. What a pick. Worth it. It was all worth it. If we die, 5,250 cats is the price. That's not that heavy. Okay. So 10 kg, 12 kg. We're almost good. I think this would do it, actually. Okay, so we need to figure this weapon situation out. Boop. Can I arrange this? Let's see what happens if I arrange this. All right, now, the problem is, well, how are we only down to 71? Come on. Come on. 65. We're almost there. Actually, I'm a lot lighter than I was. This is going to have to do. Downside, no armor. If they hit me, I'm dead. Infested lab. It would have been really great if I had read the title of the location. Get out of my way, spiders. Okay, this water, this is it. This is the moment here. It's the moment here. It's the moment here. Go, 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 go. Get go. Oh my God. I'm running. We're gone. We're out. We're gone. Gone, gone. Gone. All right, I'm going to take this moment to catch up on everything I just missed. so dead. Poor Sumo. Say it ain't so. Run. Backpack off. Run! Can't find. Doesn't make a difference. My running motion is at the max speed. Lola, who said that? Richie? Richie. Running animation is at the max speed. Or running motion. Oh, this is so much better. Now, hacker, heavy weapons time. Heavy weapons time, for sure. Did I miss a piece of armor? Boom! Oh, I missed. Did I actually swing that prematurely? Cinematic combat scene time. Okay, what do you want to bet I get eaten by blood spiders after these guys knock me down? Lola, sorry, what mod are you looking for? Maybe I can help you. Are you looking for the same one that I have? You made Yujiro Hanma in the game and kidnapped hungry bandits and trained martial arts with her. That's awesome. I'm a huge fan of Baki. What an amazing show. Baki. Maps. For this map specifically, like with the one that I have, it's not going to put any cities on there, just the titles of the regions. And that is called, let's find that for you quickly. I put it up right at the beginning, but that's called Nice Map Zones or Nice Map. If you type that into the Steam Workshop, you should find exactly what you're looking for. Alisanti. How's it going, Alisanti? Welcome back to the stream. How does your game run this well with shadows on? Cards on the table, I have no idea. My computer's, it's not awesome by today's standards. It's not bad. I have 32 gigs of RAM. I have an RTX 2080 Ultra. I have an i9, I think. Maybe an i5, maybe an i7. i7? i7 sounds right. Coffee Lake, anyways. Processor, the RTX 2080, but Kenshi uses an old graphics engine called Ogre. It's not a good idea to pass out in a swamp full of spiders on pucks. Best Kenshi advice. That's solo Ironman tip number 237. Salt encrusted slug. Do you make a collection shack late game for the storing collected trophies like the weapons from bosses? I make it early game. Because we're out here collecting trophies right off the hop. Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. You also are going to need storage in various towns. It doesn't matter what stage in your solo Ironman you get to. I promise you, you're always going to be susceptible to being captured by slavers, disarmed, disarmored. I had a whole entire stream. I can't even remember which one it was. Some of the guys hanging out might be able to tell you. Where I think I spent an hour and a half attempting to locate 2 Mei-2 weapons that had been stolen from me when I was imprisoned by the Holy Nation. It was hilarious, but I ended up finding the Mei-2 weapons. They were in some random food barrel. Sputter. We'll see who gets up first. Did we kill him? The answer's no. Round 2. Oh, no, come on. I'm not done with you. Get up, Sumo. Get up, Sumo. Big shot. Big shot. Here it is. Here it is. Moment of truth. Boop. 4 damage? You really let me down. Really let me down. Odin, a whole solo Ironman rule list would be the best. Cards on the table. Making up these numbers and these rules as we go. Lola, I wish somebody would make Baki Hanma and Kenshi because they just make Yujiro Hanma. Chain them in a cage like monkey most of them. Reading your comments is some of the most fun I have, actually, while I stream. I tell you what, if Sumo Khan dies, I'll do my very best to make the next solo Ironman rely more heavily on martial arts. I already have an idea. We need to speed this up, though. Sumo Khan needs to wake up before he gets eaten by blood spiders. What is my FPS? I have no idea. Is there a way to... I've got the stream set to 60. So what I encode at is set to 60. What my actual FPS is probably significantly higher. Because when I watch the stream afterwards, it does not look as good as it does on my computer. Zaru Matu, a short recap. Well, we give recaps every single time the Khan stops to sleep. What in the Hannah Montana? This thing's coming for Sumo and it's hungry. Please hit it. Just one time. Okay. That was about as reasonable a shot as one could hope for. Don't do it. Should I try it? Should I try it? If this thing hits my tum-tum, we're dead. Everybody knows that. We're doing it, though. I didn't actually expect him to take out his crossbow, but that's amazing. How's about this guy? So, okay, dead. We're going to run right back to Shark, right where we started. But Zarumaru, now's a great time for a recap. Thank you for the suggestion. We started here where we left off on our last stream at this swamp village. And then we made our way down to Shark. We tried to hit the infested lab. You're seeing the end result of that, running with our tail between our legs. And now we're going to be looking for the Red Saber bandits. Lola, my first language is not English. Sorry, man, but can I see your maps again? Lola, absolutely no need to apologize. I was not making fun of you. I honestly mean that your comments are some of my favorite. I love Baki Hanma. I love the suggestions for the solo Ironman playthrough. Oh, only good vibes in here, man. Any and all suggestions, any and all countries, any and all languages welcome. I don't speak many. English and bad English primarily. Lola, I'll show you the mods. Here you go. One more time. Anybody hanging out? Anybody checking this out? Big one you're looking for right here is called Nice Map. Zones plus zone names plus roads. That'll be right in the description of the mod. That's the map mod. That's going to show you the regions in Kenshi. So far, so good. We've gotten a couple points of toughness. I think we've gotten a point of strength. Not much dex, but we've gained 3 points of crossbows. That's a big deal. Quite a few points of heavy weapons. So we're going to kind of switch over to the plank here if we can. Heavy weapons, katanas, sabers, hackers. Those are your absolute necessities in a solo Ironman. If you can find a way to do martial arts, I recommend it. It's tedious. It's easier once you've done a bunch of other weapon skills and your toughness is way high up in the 80s. You can train martial arts to your heart's content, right? But if you want it early on, you're going to have to come up with your own wonderful way of training martial arts. All my attempted martial artist solo Ironman playthroughs end early unless it's a skeleton character. If you don't trample, ain't seen you before, don't much like your face. These guys trying to fight me? Are they going to fight me in bed? I'm just going to lay in bed and see what happens. This is my domain, and I'm the boss around here. So you're going to show me some respect? Squid? Is Squid like a Kenshi racial slur? I don't like you. You're gonna get a thrashing. Just you wait. Oh man, really? Having plans to take down the Red Saber boss, or just go slap everybody and leave? Oh, that's pretty slick. Look at this guy. Fish of the Vagrants. Whoa, this guy. Oh, Wandering Assassin. You don't say. As a matter of fact, I do have a plan to take on the Red Saber boss. Salt encrusted slug. I hate Red Saber bandits. The corpses of them and the ninjas drag spiders to my shack. Sounds like you got a shack in the swamps. How's that working out for you? And is it a solo Ironman playthrough? Eon bounty. Stone rat. So we're just gonna wait while Sumo Khan rests up a bit here, and I'm gonna check out some of the characters in the bar. Quite a few stone rats. We have Hugh the bar thug, Dirt of the drifters. Oh, mercenaries for hire. Sten. Sten's the name of a character from Dragon Age. If anybody played that game, that was sweet. Hammett. Eon. Miyu. Swamper Barman. Peace. Peace is his name. It's another stone rat. Clifford, he's got a bounty. Big red dog. Ribs. Cole. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. This is probably the coolest bar. This is the bar with the most flavor in Kenshi. The dancing skeleton. Skeleton with a top hat. This right here. This would be the ideal character model if you were going to do a solo skeleton playthrough. Carry on hound. Funny thing, if you approach him with a lady, you can flirt and he immediately mellows out. Carry on hound, welcome to the stream. I had no idea. Onpux, you can train martial arts beating a gorilla lying on a bed while carrying a lot of weight. Hopefully carrying someone on your shoulder. Totally agree. So, the aim of my solo Ironman playthroughs is to avoid cheese as often as possible. Sometimes it's difficult. Odin is making a pretty funny point about it right now. As soon as I was asked if I had a plan to deal with the Red Sabers, a wandering shinobi assassin walked by. The implication was that I was going to carry the shinobi assassin into the Red Sabers base. I am going to try and avoid that. But that's about as cheesy as I'll get, is carrying around an assassin. Because you can just drop them right into any situation and you've got yourself an instant ally. I mean, it's hard to say. I might still. Ooh, I could probably get rid of this, actually. Boop. What do we have here? Advanced harpoonery. Random furniture research already known. Basic furniture research already known. What I'm looking for is scrap tent research. Make our way down to the next swamp village. Terrible. A solo hive prince is no match for blood spiders. I just want to store my food and I can't safely exit my shack. Damn. Lola, no judgment here. The more mods, the better, really. If you enjoy them, play them. If it makes your game better for you, toss them in there. The dude in the bar. Those assassins are good, but one I dropped in the cannibal camp almost didn't make it. I had to save him. That's a cool opportunity for a solo Iron Man story, though, right? I mean, carrying him is kind of weird. Like, hey, let me give you a piggyback, bro. But, but having a rescue situation afterwards is good. Here we go. Wandering Assassin is fighting a Red Saber. So we're obviously going to help our friend out and get some crossbow experience at the same time. You never make mods for brothels. I don't imagine they do. On Pooks, you can also carry a lot of weight and practice with animals near the city. Animals do not block blows, and depending on the handicap, they will allow you to hit every 5 or 6 bites. Valid. So there's a lot of better ways to do things than I am doing them. And part of the reason for that is because I like to play characters with a story in mind, with a goal in mind, with a task in mind. And every task accomplished leads to a new task. So I'll often put characters in situations maybe they shouldn't be in. Especially when survival is concerned. To me, that makes a much more involved solo Iron Man game than following this structured guide. That's why the Kenshi guides I did put out, the solo Iron Man guides, are only for the beginning couple steps, some baby steps, right in the beginning. Because, I mean, you could make a Kenshi solo Iron Man walkthrough. I've played a character right through Kenshi solo and taken out every single boss in the game, boss character, I guess, soloed the crazy, gigantic white gorilla, fought Catlon and all of his, gear knights all at the same time, for whatever that's worth. So, I mean, you can put out a guide to go from start to finish, but I made my guides very rudimentary, very short and to the point, get you off the ground, and then from there, kind of make all the bad decisions you want. In my experience, some of the worst decisions I've made have led to the most entertaining solo Iron Man experiences. Gameplay experiences, period. I think my 2 best gameplay experiences ever in history came from the game Stellaris and this game. Well, we hate to travel at night, since nobody can see anything. But I'm going to make my way towards where I believe the Red Sabers are hiding. And hopefully we can take them out. I don't know. That's a good question. After I'm done with the Red Sabers, whether or not I'm going to focus on swamp ninjas. Everyone's ripe for pickings in the swamplands. Who's this guy, and does he have a pack of friends? It's a Red Saber. Well, first things first. Sumo Khan's the realist, even though we can't see anything. How is this for everybody? So I'm not doing anything right now. I think what's happened is we've glitched out on a log. But this is great. Kenshi. I wonder if it's equally cool because you can just see the flashes of their swords hitting each other, or if it's really bad because it's super dark. JK, he did. Oh, another ruin. Perfect. Kind of make our way towards that, shall we? This swamp is playing hell with the autopathing. I can't even click on this ruin here. Is it so dark? Yeah. I don't. Is there a brighter nights mod that we could use? If anybody can find it, because I took off darker night. I had darker nights on. That looked like a blood spider. It looked a lot like a blood spider. I don't know if anybody saw that. It's kind of scarier this way, really. Do we think this ruin has light? What are the odds? Brighter night mods software. If this gets too rough, I might just go right ahead, find that, and do a hot reset midstream. I know that sucks, and I apologize, guys. I also apologize for this darkness at night here. How do we get up here? I don't know why I'm asking. You probably can't see the walls, but... Whoa. What are we dealing with that I cannot pick this lock? Do I still have the tools? Did I sell the tools? I'm an idiot. Swamps do seem to be extra dark, and I don't plan on leaving the swamps anytime soon, so this is what we're gonna do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did he go? So I have a 4% chance, but it says 0. So ruins are really cool because you can sling out a bed and a campfire. This is so... Let's add some light here. That's weird. We're dead. We're super dead. Super dead. Please don't die. Welcome to the Khan's house. Everybody can see now, right? It looks like we're building fireplaces. Looks like we're building fireplaces. Gotta get a lantern. Keeb, you're exactly right. I've been saying it, but our journeys have not taken us into the hive just yet. I don't know if they will. I think we're gonna keep heading south. Lantern, doesn't matter. You got your point across. Sleepy Khan. Okay, I hate doing this in the middle of the stream, especially one where people are going to be watching this later. So if you're catching this later, I apologize. I'm alt-tabbed right now. What I'm doing is looking for a Brighter Nights mod. The only reason I say that is because a lot of the time the nights aren't that bad outside the swamp. The canopy of the swamp, I'd like to have it on for the time in the swamp, and it could be 1 or 2 streams. Darker nights, that's not what we want. Brighter nights. We have 2 Brighter Nights mods. One has a picture, one doesn't. Subscribe. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. Kenshi soundtrack hits hard while the Khan is asleep. He needs his beauty music. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do this very quickly. I want everybody to be able to see what's going on at night. Half this game takes place at night, and we're in the darkest part of the game. Give me 2 hot seconds. I'll still be here. Not that anybody really cares. So, just in case anybody was wondering, never start a new game inside a game. It will cause just an insane amount of bugs. Sheedan has a brighter night. We're going to check this one out. I just grabbed the nearest mod that I could, and we're going to see if that does the trick. Everything got brighter, so it might. Okay. I feel like it's brighter. I feel like everything is a little brighter. Can everybody see the swamp right now? Sometimes the stream doesn't encode exactly what I can see, but if you can see the outline of these trees up here, I think we're good. I think there's a 16-second delay between when I say things and you guys hear them. What do we got here? What's that say? That looks better. Thank you, WebDriver. What do we have on the other side of this wall? Okay, as it turns out, Sumo Khan is not going to break into this establishment because there's 3,600 blood spiders on the other side of this wall. Whoa. Moving on to this set of ruins. All right, here we go. Here's the nighttime test. If everybody can still see Sumo Khan, then I think we're all right. Don't go in there. Soul Ironman rule 215. Never enter a building with 86 blood spiders. What is that? Never stray too deep into the swamp, outsider. You know, Sumo Khan thinks you guys made a mistake. That's what he thinks. Boop. And I'm gonna fight you all with a plank. Ja. Oh, this isn't a great idea. So, plank is not his strong point, clearly. He has 11 in heavy weapons. 33 in katanas or something. But, I'm choosing to use the heavy weapon. The reason I'm choosing to use the heavy weapon is because it has a massive kind of AoE attack. And in your Soul Ironman game, it's important to develop any weapon. So, hackers, pole arms, heavy weapons, in this case, the plank, for these big sweeping attacks. It's especially useful against enemies that come in large groups, like bogmen, blood spiders, skin spiders even, although skin spiders I would recommend the exotic saber or desert saber, I think it is, that deals extra damage to spiders. So, where are we taking a lot of damage here? Chest. Why is that? Take off the backpack. Oh, you're a madman. Okay. Nowhere near where we wanted to go. And what is eating everybody? Oh, this is just exactly what I needed to happen. Blood spiders. After I'm knocked down, they're gonna get up before me and eat me to heal themselves. That's how I see this going. And these Red Sabers are going to abandon me to be eaten by blood spiders. My luck really couldn't be any worse. Okay. Sumo Khan does not play dead. I don't recommend this in your own solo Ironman if you're just getting used to it or you're just getting started, especially with dead blood spiders on the ground, but I'm about to attack this group of people. And instantly knocked down. But 66 toughness. Check this out. 67 toughness. Chop. And okay, that's fine. If I can keep these guys coming back for more, they'll also serve to protect me from the blood spiders. That's a lot of berries as far as bad is concerned, by the way. I don't think it's half as bad as you think it is. Now it's almost bad. That blood spider's dead. That blood spider's not. And 60, still 67 toughness. Son of a gun. Oh, it's about to go higher. Oh. Bonus though, if the blood spider wakes up and starts chomping on my ankle, I'll wake up and have an opportunity to kill it. We have the okay, moment of truth. I might not wake up. Don't do it. You son of a gun. All he had to do was scream. All he did was bellow the Khan cry, and the blood spider retreated immediately. Time to run. Back to the swamp village to heal. Well, it looks like we're going to have to fight. Sometimes it's necessary. Damn. Don't die on me. Don't you die on me. Why me? Why me? Oh, thank goodness. I thought he was coming to take a chomp. It's because Sumo Khan's a big boy, right? He looks more appetizing. Daytime. We've made it. Whoa, we're awake. 68 toughness. This is what we're here for. This is why we are risking life and limb. Oh no. No, 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 no. I don't know, guys. Okay. Reversal. He's a little bit faster. What's his speed putting him at? 13. What's the Khan at? 13. We don't want to match the spider. We want to beat the spider. So, we need to drop weight. Sumo Khan's a big boy. Yee! This looks like Noah's Ark. Not good. If I get hit, I'm done for. I'm not wearing any armor. They're going to hit me a lot harder. Wow, what a cool swamp structure. If there wasn't a spider on this right now, I would try and get it. It's an elder too. Not happening. Swim, Sumo. He's buoyant. Go. Go. No back seating. Carry on. Make all the suggestions you want. I'm just as comfortable reading them as I am ignoring them. I love to hear what other people would do in these exact situations. Just remember, try to do it without any cheese. And try to make these decisions that you're suggesting based on kind of what you believe the character would do. That's all I'm doing. The reason I'm making this series of terrible decisions back to back to back to back is not because I'm trying to get a character killed. And it's absolutely not because I'm trying to make cool scenes for a stream. That has nothing to do with it. This is how I play every solo Ironman on stream or off stream. It's entirely about how I believe the character would act in these situations. And Sumo Khan's a no-nonsense kind of guy. He's been beat up. He's been captured by cannibals. I think he was enslaved briefly. I don't even remember. Oh, boy. Yep. And getting eaten alive by spiders is not on his to-do list. These ruins are terrible. He's got a lot of gut to get holes in, so we're okay. Look at this big boy. Here, we'll take this off. He's husky. This looks like just as good a place as any to hole up. There's absolutely no loot here. Sumo's house. Oh man, Jungle Run. Swamp Trials. This is Sumo Khan's. This is his seasoning. This is how we get the Khan ready to take on Catlon. The Khan of cats. Cat Khan. Listen, if this was an equipable weapon, it's the one that Sumo Khan would use. Look at this thing. It's like a huge pipe. Who's that guy off of Hunter x Hunter that uses the huge smoke pipe? Put it on 2x speed. Again, absolutely do not recommend this if you're sleeping in the ruins of a swamp building and you're almost dead and there's cannibalistic spiders everywhere and there's people getting half-eaten and dead all around you. But 2x speed. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it on normal speed. I'll be right back. Don't ever do this in the swamp. I highly recommend you run back to Swamp Village. But sometimes the best option is to hunker down inside a ruin, plant your camp bed, plant your campfire, so people watching your stream can see you if it turns into nighttime. And wait till your character heals. Zerumato, can we look at Sumo's stats while he rests? And Riley Patterson, love your streams. I'm wondering how you solo peeled. I have a solo Ironman who has most stats in the 70 to 90 range, and I had to briefly hire a squad mate to heal because he couldn't put himself in. Zerumato, absolutely. I'll fire the stats up on the screen, and I'll be right back. Riley Patterson, thank you for swinging by the stream. I appreciate it. And I will tell you all about how I solo peeled, because we're going to solo peel Sumo Khan in a stream or two. We'll get there, I promise. It is possible. You can do it without assistance. Here's the stats. I'll turn off my cam for a sec, and let's hope that it's not the end of Sumo Khan while I'm gone. Okay. So, I hope everybody got a great look at Sumo Khan's stats. We're going to speed up this game so he heals a bit more quickly. The sucky thing about camp beds is that they take forever to heal you. There's a lot going on in the background here in the swamp. Riley. Oh, I typoed. I meant I had to have a squad mate to put me in and out of the peeler, not heal. Couldn't get into my own for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. Did you build your own peeler? Or did you try and use... So, I used the one in Screamer and Ponk's tower. Now, the difficult part of that is clearing the whole tower on your own. And the kicker is... if you clear the tower and leave the area, the peeler actually disappears. Somebody's getting eaten. He must be delicious. Do I have any food? So, Sumo Khan's hunger, 35. We have no arrow. Not up, not down. Not down because he's sleeping. So his hunger is not gonna... go up or down, but I bet you he'll... yeah, okay. So he ate as soon as I equipped his bag. So if you're wondering about the two backpack system, I'll kind of go over it again while he's resting. The reason we have the trader's backpack is for stackable items. I don't know why these bolts aren't stacking, because I might have purchased them all or looted them all from different characters. Which for some reason in the game gives them a different item designation. But you'll see that my first aid kit's stacked, and so do my rations. And we keep the thieves backpack for our larger gear, longer swords, everything like that. Let's sneak a bit. He's got 67 stealth. He can't really use it with all this armor on. But we're going to stealth a little bit as we kind of make our way. I believe this outpost here is where we are headed. Now, there's a lot going on in that direction. But it's river raptors. We're okay with river raptors. Software tools. Are they stolen? The arrows are absolutely stolen. The crossbow bolts, they're stolen from other people. Now, the way you can get rid of that modifier is selling them to a vendor and buying them back, or putting them in your own inventory crate or storage crate at your house, logging out and logging back in, and it will lose that stolen modifier. If anybody has any questions at all, Solo Ironman questions, decision-making questions, as we go along, ask them. Feel free. I'm more than happy to let you know about my process or why I'm doing things. But I also know the lame ways to do these things. Not that I'm judging you at all if you want to use the lame ways. If it's your first or second time, I completely understand. I mean, off the top of my head, you want to make a gazillion cats. The fastest way to do it is to hit all the robotic stores in towns that have them. Rob them blind. They're not going to attack you or kill you. They'll try and attack you and just run out of the store. Rob them blind and sell all their robotic limbs to their nearest neighbors. And voila, you've got hundreds of thousands of cats. Sumo has not used any cheese at all to get the cats that he has, okay? I understand we're on day 26 and we're not superhuman yet. But try not to judge him too harshly. The first 3 streams were pretty adventurous. I'm going to heal this guy up. Band of Bones. He needs a fighting chance to survive the swamps. Salt-encrusted slug. Thanks for the tip. Crossbow lockers specifically remove stolen modifier by placing in and taking out the item. Richie, won't the town's guardsmen attack if you steal from skeletons? Or I guess not, since they're a different faction. Bingo, hit the nail on the head. They're a completely different faction. The town does not care about skeletons. Which I think, you know, a lot of people would call it an exploit. So I'm not going to use it in this playthrough. But I would kind of argue, this is really cool. I don't know that I've ever noticed moss on these stalagmites in the swamp. They kind of look like people, don't they? Ooh. I don't know if it's kind of unintended. You know what I mean? Like, the skeletons don't really associate as a faction with anybody else. So why would the town's guard care about a skeleton opening a shop? You think there'd actually be quite a bit of, like, cultural prejudice there. Sarumadhu, Paladin's Cross. Best weapon in the game. Best weapon in the game. Oh, it's go time. Well, it's slow time, but it's go time. Webdriver, skeletons are the real enemy of Kenshi. I tell you what we're going to do, Webdriver. If Sumo Khan survives, he's going to become a bit of a historian. We're going to go through Kenshi, and we're going to try and snap up all the lore books we can, and maybe I'll break down the lore. Or maybe I'll snap up as many of these books as I can and break down the lore in a whole YouTube video. That'd be pretty slick, eh? Just talk about everything that has to do with Kenshi. And the lore, only from the game, though, you know what I mean? I don't want to drift into the wiki and kind of pick up what other people are putting down. I would like to get all the lore in an inventory and then just spit it out as I interpret it. I think it'd be a pretty cool thing. I've got a lot of my own kind of predictions about Kenshi, about the way the world was, and I'm super excited for Kenshi 2. And that's the point of all these streams, is to prep for Kenshi 2. Okay, we got some decisions to make. This is the bandit hideout. This is where the Red Sabers live. They have a tree growing inside their house, which is awesome. Do I go in guardless katana? We have negative 30 armor penetration. That's going to work against us. But we have plus 10% damage versus humans. And we have flank, which gives us absolutely no bonuses, but a negative 6 to indoors penalty. I think it's a no-brainer. I think we go with the guardless katana. Let's hope for the best in here. Let's hope for the best in here. Our weight is crippling. I mean, not Sumo Khan's weight, you know what I'm saying. His inventory weight. And we are underskilled for this adventure. But here we go. Red Sabers, this was the whole goal of the whole stream. Game time. This is terrible. Hey guys. How's everybody doing? What if I walk? Not threatening. I am Sumo Khan. Now their leader's huge. Where is that dude? Oh my gosh. If he's asleep, I'm picking him up and carrying him out. Who the f are you? That's him. We found him. We're in trouble. Walking out. Please leave me alone. Oh, jeez. You guys want a tango? This isn't good. There's so many. He's so strong. Oh, boy. Chop. So what we need is every advantage we can get, which means run inside. This sounds crazy. I know. We're going to get thrown in prison. We're going to get slapped in irons. We're going to spend forever in a day getting out of here. It'll just give us more opportunity to talk. But it's time to kill some Red Sabers. Okay, so we have a katana. If we're not hitting area attacks soon, okay, 2 people. 2 people's okay. 1 person accidentally is cool too. Chop, 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 chop. Whoa, that was 3. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for those big ones. Kind of getting pushed into a corner here. If they somehow pop me out of the back of the building, that'd be amazing. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat while Sumo Khan gets mauled to death. Shoot him up with the crossbow first. Great idea. Did not do that. Web driver, hey guys. That's a great reaction. Salt encrusted slug, easy money is hybrid, 27 miles per hour, snatching Beek thing eggs. Or you can purchase hashish from the swamp to sell the Flats Lagoon. 3 trips to get about 70,000 per trip. I'm Canadian. I don't need to go to the swamps to get hashish. We can just get it downtown at the store. Best of luck, Sumo. Thank you, Zeru. Carry on, Hound. You can take your backpack off. If I hear, take my backpack off one more time. Get in the cage. You are most likely to survive there. Lola, you are exactly right, which is why we're not doing it. Richie, I've fallen out of so many buildings in these types of fights. Oh my gosh, if this happens. Oh, okay. I just dropped a light. A whole light fell off. I got so excited. Oh no. Oh, okay, it's gone. It's gone forever. Okay, check this out. We're gonna retreat a little bit here. Come on, come through the swamp. It's my swamp, Sumo swamp. Sumo swamp, thank you. Okay, check. Also, because you guys are awesome. Boop. This is what happens now for night fights. Flank time. .68 toughness, holding strong. Do you think they're gonna take me prisoner? I don't know if they will. If I'm big hit. Oh man, he held on a lot longer than I thought he would. He held on a lot longer than I thought he would. So, we're okay. Reason we went down there was chest. Now, here's another mod I don't have. Okay, we're talking about the blood spider mod earlier. Another mod I don't have is the armor mod. Now, the armor mod suggests that if you wear... we'll just pull this up. So it says if I wear high-grade armor under my, say, unholy chestplate, that it wasn't intended, apparently, by the developer. So what it's taking into account is this cut resistance and this cut resistance efficiency, as opposed to this cut resistance and this cut resistance efficiency. It's saying that for whatever reason, certain weapons like blunt weapons or whatever, they just bypass it entirely and they get into your shirt armor. So if you wear really terrible armor underneath and really good armor over top, you'll get better results. That's something we're gonna test in this playthrough. I've never get up 69 toughness. Now here's kind of the weird thing about the Red Sabers is that despite the fact they have dense patrols all around their hideout, they never actually deploy any patrols from their hideout. So this is kind of hilarious. And I wouldn't call this an exploit. I would call this my enemies being negligent. But we're just going to go right back here. And we're gonna oh, come on. Alright, so cards on the table. I thought I could build a camp bed back there. Not a problem. We'll just build one right in front of their house. Either way, enemies being negligent. They will not come murder me right in their front yard for some reason. Boop. So we're going to sleep, and we're going to wait. And if you're curious, you can do this exact same thing in the basement of the Bugmaster's house. You can just sit there all you want and build a camp right in his downstairs. That didn't come out right, but you know what I'm saying. Nap time. Happens a lot when you are playing solo Ironman. Carrion Hound. Wait, so what happens if you wear martial artist bindings? Powerful question. Something we're going to look into in this playthrough. Christian. Oh boy, that last name is tough. Oh, I apologize if I ruined that. The item furnace removes the stolen tag from anything. Christian, welcome to the stream. I feel like the item furnace removes the item. I don't even know what the item furnace is. The swamps, despite their darkness, have got to be one of my favorite places in Kenshi, just for the biome. Super unique. Okay, chest is 71, so let's do some experimentation, shall we? Oh! Let's not experiment with blood spiders. How's about that? Elder blood spiders. Nope. I can use you, my friend. Come with me. This way. Excuse me. Hey. What do you mean? He doesn't want you. He does not appreciate you. I do. I'm not sure who to shoot at. The Elder Spider. Oh, he hit him for 99? Like I'm gonna fight that thing. I'll shoot him too. Here, let me help you, chum. Boop. Yeah. Go help your friend. Okay. Number 2. Don't worry. I'm here, Blood Spider homie. We got this together. Yes! Him too. He's next. Hey, oh, don't attack me. Attack him. Perfect. You know what? Allies come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes it's hard to decide who to help. But in this instance, we are helping the Blood Spider Elder. This is what I love about solo Ironman games. You know, allies, enemies, it's not such a clear delineation. Oh! Yeah, you want him. You need all these people. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's a skeleton. That guy's a whole skeleton. Ouch. Yeah, that blood spider actually, he needs to talk to you. Boop. Come on. Come. Ooh, don't get crazy. No, don't get crazy. Come on. Come. No, come here. You son of a... Come on up on the stairs. Come on, come on, come on. Almost. Almost there. No! Yes! Ah, they knocked him out. This isn't great. So, they're in. That's what I'm trying to say about blood spiders. Is that blood spiders have next to no life. So people that were all uptight about blood spiders' range and damage, they're too hard. I think it was intended. It's a glass cannon, right? Take it easy, Lola. Thanks for hanging out, man. Christian, the item furnace removes the stone. Yeah, okay, we were there. Lola, bye. Good night, Lola. Oh no, 99. Blood spiders are terrifying. Carrion Hound says rude. I hope I wasn't rude, Carrion Hound. Salt encrusted slug. Roleplayed cultist once. 20 recruits. Max assassin stats. 40 strength. Ritual is KO a few targets and carry them to the nest of Beek things to be sacrificed. In order to appease the sun god, got bored. Salt encrusted slug. That's a long name. I might just start calling you SES. But listen, you can actually ally the Beek things. You can ally the Beek things in vanilla without any mods. You can ally the Beek things. What you have to do is go to the... I'm going to hit the map here while Sumo Khan dukes it out. But you have to go to Gut. And you have to go to the crazy island, the weird island, I think it's called. Strange Island, weird dude. And if you capture the guy that's there, take him to prison, free him, put him back in prison, free him, put him back in prison, free him, you get the idea here. He is the only human NPC affiliated with the Beek things. And what happens is you actually ally the Beek things. Oh, you can definitely ally them in solo, Richie. Now you have to take him to a United Cities town and free him from the slave traders again and again and again and again and again. I don't know if it's intended or not, but you can 100% ally the Beek things in a normal playthrough. So that's a couple Red Sabers down. We're going to start taking their sabers. Crazy not to. Did they all use sabers? Is that legit? They do so far. Whoa, what a silly bunch of guys. That's why the big backpack is good. And we're running out of room already. You can have this. I don't need this right now. Excuse me, sir. Please die. Oh! Chop! We're okay. We're okay. Hell yeah. Can you pick up a Beek thing like a wandering assassin? Richie, you'd be happy to know that you should be able to pick up an elder Beek thing, which you can find somewhere in the high bone fields. There's 1 or 2 elder Beek things in the high bone fields if you're allied with them. Richie, his name is in fact No Face. Yes, Young Ho, where that camp is. No, I can't confirm that you can pick up an Elder Beek thing. I've never done it, but I can't see why not. If I can pick up a Wandering Assassin, I should be able to pick up an Elder Beek thing, right? I have allied with the Beek things. I've just never thought to pick one up and carry it somewhere. The only time I've carried an Elder Beek thing like an Atom Bomb is after knocking out an Elder Beek thing. when it had 0 health, and then moving on to are you kidding me? You're all unarmed. This is actually a great time to train with my plank, not my katana. We need Sumo Khan to sleep. That's the only reason we're on fast forward. Alisanti, I have a 3070 and your game runs significantly better than mine. It has a lot to do with processor. It has a lot to do with maybe allocation. Let me show you my... Alisanti, it's going to stop up the game for a sec here, but let me show you my graphics settings. Maybe that'll help. I'll ditch the cam here for 2 seconds just so you can see everything clearly. So, I don't know if I have everything. I don't have everything maxed out by any means. Oh, camera's still on. Boop. But I do have, I don't think they're that low. We have full screen. I don't know why I have borderless on. Probably because I swap between this and the stream controls a lot. View distance, grass view range, grass density. If this helps anybody with their mid-range PCs, then I mean, I hope it does. This is what my settings are, and my PC's not crazy. The things that made the most difference, I found, were text quality, or texture quality here. Mega high danger. I don't know why it says danger. And terrain chunk size starts... It helps with loading. I found, anyways. And there's one here maybe in general... Oh, yes, general. This helps a ton. Fast zone hopping. It says it will reduce frame rate, but I have found nothing but it helping with my frame rate. So there you go. There's my general and graphics settings. If at any point anybody's catching this stream later or you're enjoying it now, just hit pause and take a look at these settings. A lot of people have commented on how good the stream looks and how good the gameplay looks. I haven't done anything crazy, I don't think. So that's it. That's all there is to it on my end. Beezlefar, hello. I'm late. You are late. You should probably just leave. I'm just kidding. Welcome to the stream, Beezlefar. Thanks for making it out. I appreciate it. Richie, if you could put Elder Beak things in cages, that'd be interesting. Round a few up, then bring them to Bugmaster. Honestly, I think you need one. The Elder Beak thing is probably the hardest enemy in this game to kill. One-on-one. I would put an Elder Beak thing against a Leviathan any day. The damage they put out is insane, and the speed at which they put it out is doubly insane. And I need reminders occasionally when the music just suddenly stops. I know it stopped for quite a while on the stream earlier, and I only noticed it. Sorry about that. Sumo Khan's got a bit of a headache. Carrion Hound, you make a really good point with the Elder Beak thing. It's no different than doing a normal Beak thing. However, the amount of damage it puts out, even with a Masterworks Samurai helmet, is so devastating that if it hits you in the correct sequence, so we'll say like one hit that's heavy, 2 hits, it's heavy, but it puts you to maybe -1 and not all the way down. Then it hits you again. Even if your toughness is 80, even if your toughness is 90, it can dump you right down to that -70, that -71 head, that -71 chest, where you're not going to recover. The Elder Beak thing puts out some most substantial damage in Kenshi if it gets lucky enough, right? I would say that and the Leviathan are the most devastating enemies in the game. And now I've had some people say that training on Leviathans is their go-to, but I would argue that they've never trained against Leviathans on a solo Ironman. Because Leviathans are often surrounded by cannibals. Especially on the Leviathan coast. The cannibals run all over there. Bugmaster Army is a lag machine. Salt. Oh, boy. This is a problem. It's a huge problem. So I'm not too sure what to do here. If we end up too imprisoned to do anything about our lock, hopefully picking Land of the Swampers lock gets us enough lock picking to pick our own lock. Otherwise, this might be the end of the playthrough. Odin, Leviathan's really, honestly, really weak when your stats get to 75. Okay, there's a lot of disparity here in various players' experiences with Elder Beak things, with Leviathans, so on and so forth. So I will make sure, and I really hope you guys keep coming back. I really appreciate you showing up in the chat. I don't know if I've said that. I think it's awesome that we have this many people hanging out in the stream. I think it's awesome that we have this many people coming back to the stream after the fact to check it out. And I want to hear everybody's comments. I want to see this in the chat. I love this stuff. Because when I hear people telling me that, like, Elder Beak things, Leviathans, easy, 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 I love that stuff. My experience has been vastly different, and I'm going to demonstrate the vast difference in experience. But you have to understand that we're not playing solo Ironman wearing full crab armor. You know what I mean? Number one is the rule of cool. First and foremost is the rule of cool. So let's just review. 2 seconds here. I'm going to pause the game. Actually, you know what? I'll leave the game going because Sumo Khan's in a prison cell. But let's just review here. Sumo Khan is wearing unholy chestplate. Good armor? Negative. Okay. Look at all these detractors in terms of his skill set. Combat speed, dexterity, crossbow, dodge, stealth, terrible. Melee defense, terrible. Melee attack, -4. Martial arts bonus, -10. I just said -10. Let's pretend that didn't happen. But -10. Okay? 33, 55, 95 as far as his stats are concerned. Blunt, cut resistance, efficiency, harpoon resistance, yada, yada, yada. Best armor in the game? Crab armor, samurai armor. Let's be real. I think samurai armor looks so stupid that I will never, ever, ever wear it. Crab armor, equally silly looking. But I'm not opposed to strapping it on. Samurai helmet. Absolute silliest looking piece of armor in any game ever. Not gonna happen. Samurai leggings is as far as I will go. It's as far as I'll go. Shirt underneath. Do we need something meta? Absolutely not. Rule of cool. I have never had a character avatar look as cool as Sumo Khan looks right now. They definitely clip like hell, but it doesn't matter. This guy looks amazing. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of positive ideas coming out of the chat, and it's awesome. But you have to understand that I play this game entirely character driven. These solo Ironman playthroughs. It's entirely character driven. It's entirely rule of cool driven. The rule of cool is the #1 rule for any game, not just solo Ironman games, but especially solo Ironman games. I think. I know it makes the game more difficult. I know it makes the game less meta, maybe less fun. For some people, fun is derived from winning all the time. I said this last stream, and I want to shout this to everybody who plays video games. If you only enjoy a game when you're winning, you don't enjoy the game, right? You only enjoy winning. If you truly enjoy a game, you're going to enjoy it winning or losing. I mean, this is not a philosophical stream, not by any stretch. But in my opinion, if you can't enjoy a game winning and losing, you don't enjoy the game. Right? You need to enjoy playing the game, not just winning the game. So if I can stress anything to anybody catching the stream later, anybody hanging out in the chat right now, it's if you're playing a game, especially solo Ironman game, well, let's ramp up the stakes and let's make it as cool as possible for ourselves. Salt encrusted slug. Way more hot tips than I can give for getting awesome. Richie, rule of cool. Good thing skellies are the coolest looking. If Sumo Khan dies, Richie, our next playthrough is a solo Ironman skeleton martial artist. That's it. I've decided. And it's one of my favorite playthroughs. I've spun him up a couple times, only to watch him die horribly. But his name is Copper Knuckle. So, what we're doing right now, we're waiting for Sumo Khan to heal up. He's going to make his grand escape. We're going to run out of here. See if we can draw some of these Red Sabers out into the swamp. Fight them there. If we can weaken enough of them, then we can come back in for the leader. How tall? Copper Knuckle? I mean, he'll be as tall as he needs to, really. Software tools. There's some cool skeleton race mods. If you have any mod suggestions that you think would improve the game without making it easier and without making it too weird, I am absolutely interested in hearing about them. Again, whether that's now in the chat or then in the comments, I'd love to hear about them. I read every single comment, and if I miss your chat, trust me, I will get back to it. I try my best. Alisanti, martial artist, bounty hunter. Bounties almost inevitably come in solo playthroughs. If you need money, a bounty's a good way to do it. Seems to be a tree in our cinematic rotation. Okay, time for the great escape. So I get a huge feeling this guy wants to help me because we saved him, and they're not really bugging him. If I sneak, do you think they'll bug me? Let's try. Did they take my Hold up. Where do we think the weapons are? Locked crates or barrel? We don't know. We're gonna free somebody else. Oh, not good. Not good, not good. We're out. We're out. No weapons, though. Our friend is helping us. Oh, man, I can't believe they took my weapons. Ugh. Do we have any training in sabers? Refitted blade, refitted blade, refitted blade, refitted blade, old refitted blade. Wow, hold saber actually seems pretty dope. Let's sort out some of these guys, see if we can find our weapons. I say sort out. I don't even know if we're gonna win. Oh, there's a leader. There's a leader. That's not good. He's got a May 2 weapon, I'm pretty sure. Why are there so many? Why'd they all come out? Leave me alone. Okay, well, apparently we're a saber master. And that's kind of what matters for this part. Salt encrusted slug. You cannot recruit them without a mod, but you can ally them and grow them aggressively. Yeah, I have Bandit's Loot Player turned on. It's one of the first options I choose in a playthrough, in any Soul Ironman playthrough. Beezlfire. So we lose a lot of weapons in these playthroughs, and that's why it's important to be proficient with several, I think. I'd like to get Ark's saber. I don't know if we're gonna win here. I don't think we are. Not yet. Chop. Oh man, actually they're splitting off. And for some reason, I feel like I can beat this guy if we're one-on-one. I'm just getting that feeling from the way these fights are going. My Sabers is 14 now. Just made it. But I think if we focus here, we can take this guy out. My melee, attack, defense. One of my stats must be much higher than this guy's. Okay, so he's not. We're not going to get that opportunity, but. Splints? No splints. Maybe a few splints? 70 toughness. So this has actually been a super useful series of losses. We're gonna play on a bit higher speed here just so we can... That's mine. Found my katana. Oh, saber time. But I found my katana. See, that's what I'm talking about. In what other scenario do you end up having, like, other than solo Ironman, do you find yourself in a situation where you need to find your weapons again? You know what I mean? Your teammates get them anywhere else, but here, no. We have to actively pursue our weapons once they are taken, which is awesome. I haven't had as much fun in a game as I do in Kenshi in a very long time. And I mean, come on. My first video gaming system, I'm going to date myself a bit here, but my first video gaming system was the Neo Geo, right? So I had some wild experiences with gaming growing up because it was all new. But Kenshi is one of the most fun, for sure. And there's my plank. And all these kind of situations in Kenshi, they're the only kinds of situations that drag me back to that. Which is awesome. Playing Robin Hood for regular Nintendo for NES, based on the Kevin Costner Robin Hood movie. That's one of the best games I ever played. Beezle Fire. Be like John Wick. Instead of the loss of your dog, it's the loss of your weapon. Honorable Samurai John Wick. Fantastic idea. SES. I don't really go by rule of cool. Just happen to play lots of single life roguelike games. I ended up with a habit of doing single life runs. I reload saves on crashes, but that's usually it. That's awesome. That is awesome. And no, absolutely not about rule of cool, like roleplay games. Like, you don't... It's kind of like old school MMOs. You either role played or you didn't, right? And role players always had a handicap because they're always playing this role, and that's kind of where we're at. Especially with Sumo Khan, we're trying to tell a story. Alisanti, any recommendations for getting into Stellaris? I wish, Alisanti, that you could have played original Stellaris. It is a significantly different game than when it came out. I honestly say watch a YouTube. At this point, watch a YouTube video. Watch a guide. Find something 20 minutes or shorter and watch a guide because it's insanely complex. We're healing up here on max speed right in front of the Red Sabers base. If I start dying, somebody has to say something in the chat. I find it difficult to focus on two things. Odin, Kenshi is the best. It is the best. Carrion Hound, that's just Kingdom Come Deliverance 10. That's a good game. It's a hard... I played it on the hardest difficulty right out of the gate. Ooh, tough decision. Richie, Kenshi's the first game I've been addicted to since Civ 2 and Civ 3. You ever hear that article, read that article, or see that video about the guy who played a Civ... I think it was Civ 3, a Civ 3 game for like 11 years or 15 years or something. Wild, kind of post-apocalyptic. Take me to your leader. I just want to disarm these guys. Just trying to sleep here, okay? $11 got to give the guy some serious dedication. Absolutely. But I mean, think about it. People are playing Minecraft out there with like, this is my 2-decade Minecraft world. I mean, it's out there. It happens. But 11 years, it was kind of a post-apocalyptic premonition type article where he said, you know, after, 11 actual life years, so however many years had passed in the game, was insane. And they were talking about, and he was talking about like there were only 3 nations left and nobody had any resources and it was constant nuclear war. It was just, yeah, wild. Alisanti, Star Sector, hop right in. Just hop right in. Do the tutorial, play the game. Star Sector is one of the best games I've played. It's Space Kenshi. It is Kenshi in space. Whoa! I might need to go back in my own stream, but did Bland, the prisoner, join us and then just get eaten? Did that actually just happen? Did he join us and then die? I am so sorry, Bland. I've been chatting. I didn't even realize there might have been a second head there. I'm going to have to rewatch the stream to find out if there was a second head. But why would I get a world message that just said my homie Bland has been eaten? I would have tried to save him and then released him into the wild. We need melancholic Kenshi music right now. He didn't join. Okay. Okay, that's crazy though, right? Like, why did they show us Bland dying? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen like an ally dying. So what is this? Somebody's gonna have to explain this to me. This is 13 plus 27. Does that mean I did 40 damage? Because I kind of like simplified damage if it's just gonna say 40. I can't remember who suggested detailed damage, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't know how much damage I'm doing. Oh, can I get up on that tree? I need to see if we can build a fire here. Oh no, okay, I'm sorry. Oh! Gotcha. Check this out. Hold up. Yes. So this is all for lighting. I just want to make sure that everybody watching the stream can see the fights. Click, 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 click. Boop. Okay. That's pretty great. Okay, here we go. Katana. Back to Katana. I think we can take him. I mean, we might not be able to take him, but we'll get there. So it seems to me that it's preferable to fight them outside. This dude is huge. A huge shack. Get them. I'm out of here. If I can bring them out, it seems like they don't capture me. So let's get off their property. So they don't toss me in a prison cell in case I can't pick the lock of the next one. That would suck. I mean, the playthrough almost ended there. I would end the playthrough if I was imprisoned in such a way that I could never, ever, 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 ever escape. And I'm sure there's like a 0.0... Could you please get away from these people? I'm sure there's a 0.01% chance, you know, that somebody would attack that particular camp where a blood spider would come in, but I'm not willing to wait for that. WebDriver, detailed damage would be better if you could turn off which body part it hits. I'm super shocked I'm still alive. SES, salt encrusted slug, I completely agree. I can't even start a game these days unless it's on the hardest difficulty. No, you're amazing. $39 katanas, huge leap. 22 heavy weapons. I think we started at 33. This poor guy's just beat to death. 72 toughness, though. Right. So this is a bit repetitive. It's not intended as a training method. I'm legitimately trying to get the Red Saber bounty, but it's turning out to be an awesome sort of training location. I don't know that it's worth it if you're trying to kind of semi-meta your way through your solo Ironman, okay, walking past all the blood spiders, etc. But this is an awesome way to train right around this range of combat skill and toughness. Host 4L, really enjoying the stream, bro. What are you sipping on? As the name suggests, this is Aberlord 12-year-old. One of my, please don't eat me, please don't eat me, please don't eat me. Okay, I don't know what the wiki says when anybody says, but I've had a river raptor at one point try and eat me. Swear to God, no mods, vanilla. So, I've read the wiki though, and it says river raptors don't eat you. Are these people actually attacking me? You've awakened the sumo. Sumo. They're just punching me in my sleep. I can't. Sumo needs to learn throat singing as he fights his enemies. Damn. I don't know that that would be conducive to breathing in a survival situation. Just trying to... You know what I'm saying? I don't know that that would... I really apologize to everybody's ears. Carrying hound. As long as you're not in a recovery coma, you'll wake up when someone takes a bite out of your ginormous cheek. Okay, so... Sumo is a bit ginormous. However, I have been so low on the health scale, not in a recovery coma, been eaten and not woken up. You also have to be above your KO point. Let's disarm these guys if we can. So then they can only wake up and punch me. My ears are bleeding. Success. Yeah. Ozzy, do you have a zone you'd recommend to train combat skills when you have 50 to 60 stats? Ozzy, map time. Double speed. If I start getting eaten, somebody please tell me. 50 to 60. 50 to 60. Honestly, if you're 50 to 60, oh boy. I would hit... I gotta pause it because I'm about to get attacked. But if you're 50 to 60, I would head to gut. There are Beek things. However, if you're wearing heavy armor, you should be fairly safe. And in gut, they tend not to eat you. I don't know if that's a coding issue or what. But in gut, the Beek things would rather run back to their nests than try and eat you. So that's where I would go if I was in the 50s to 60s to train. This makes me feel the best. I think I started this playthrough at 6 heavy weapons. Here we are at 23. This is all in an effort to get to the leader of the Red Sabers for 10,000 cats. I mean, at this point, I could have killed all these guys, taken their weapons, and sold them for more than that. I mean, I have taken a lot of their weapons, but... Slug. I dig it. My endgame armor is drifter leather pants, plate jacket, and a masked helmet. Pretend to be from a bike gang who lost all the bikes. Not lore-friendly, can't be Kenshi fashion. There's some pretty sweet mods out there. You might be able to get closer and closer to that role. Martial artist, you had trouble hitting the Beek things. So, I'm not a huge fan of mods that alter gameplay entirely, but consider getting martial arts fast dodger as a mod. The only thing it does is increases the speed of the martial arts dodge animation, which can get you into this weird loop that keeps you creating distance from enemies, and it doesn't really make sense. Are you kidding me? You just punched me in the chest? No. Cease. We need to rest. I'm back at -2 chests somehow. I really haven't been paying attention. I'm just reacting here. At least we have swamp music. Okay. Strap yourself up with as much martial arts gear as you can. Trying my first Hyper only playthrough and losing limbs left and right. Is it possible to end game Hyper only? Ooh. Now, earlier in this stream, I said that my next playthrough was going to be a solo skeleton martial artist. But I would really love to solo Hyper. I have not done it on stream. I have done it. I've not done it on stream, so that might be what happens. I apologize to everybody who is hopeful for a solo skeleton playthrough at the moment, because Hyper sounds really, really appealing. I don't know if there's a great way to end game with all your limbs. You can do it with the Green Lantern for sure. You do it with the Shek, absolutely. But I don't know about a hiver. Are you kidding me? Let me sleep. Oh, Hive Prince? I don't know. I think I might go Hive Drone. Like a Beep clone. Let's call him Peeb. Yeah, no, seriously, that's what's happening next. We're making a Hive Drone called Peeb. And that's going to be my solo playthrough. Hungry Bandits took my left arm 2 hours ago. That's awesome. I'm super happy I got to say that out loud. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hiver soldiers get that shark tank of a head. They have 200 health on their head, don't they? Don't. Come on. You can't cry about Hiver soldiers, Odin. I can't believe we're just dealing swift death with this plank rate. Okay, well, I mean, it just got knocked out for the 67th time. Didn't you see that Hiver soldier coming at me in the swamp like T-2000? Like a hammerhead shark. Wilford, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Get up. Okay, we gotta re-equip the crossbow here for 2 seconds. Feel some sweet, sweet justice to these sabers. Apparently I have no crossbow bolts. That's my mistake. I mean, this'll work. Ugh. Please don't die. Ooh, that would have been awesome to hit both of them. Did I just get kicked? Oh, man, down. Okay, they can't wear a helmet. Fair. Name your hiver after the first thing they see. Alright. Table leg. Skeleton repair bed. I don't know if it would fly. Hivers have the... Oh, get up. Hivers have the fastest base run speed. Money early is so easy. My last solo roleplay hiver was Bleep. Okay, I dig it. He had all robot limbs and managed to demolish the Holy Nation and the United Cities. Slug, what everybody here needs you to do, and I need you to do, is stream your solo Ironman playthroughs so I can learn how to absolutely destroy the Holy Nation with a solo hiver. I mean, I'm like 1,300, 1,400 hours of Kenshi gameplay, and I'm not there yet. Are we talking vanilla? Are we talking modded? How many attack slots? What's the global population? I see Sumo knocked out in the same spot. So listen, this wasn't intended to be you know, like back-to-back training streams, but here we are. I'm trying to get this guy, but they won't let me sleep. I think what I'm going to do is move the bed. Hey, Barstool. My name is Ceiling Lamp. Blue. I don't know what happened there. I read the brackets as clicks. Again, I sincerely apologize to everybody's ears. Whoa. Can't the bed fit there? This is a great place to sleep and hide. Please. Okay, with the... Oh, man. Please die. Oh. Oh, man. We'll get through this. Sneak? Now we're on to something. Okay, they seem busy as well with other parts of the swamp. So on max speed, please don't attack me. No, we're good. We're good. Probably just gaining stealth right now. Oh, that's a spider. Come on. Let me sleep. What are you doing here? See, I hit him in the head twice, and it means nothing. Because he has a hammerhead shark skull. This is the advantage of the Hive Soldier, is that gigantic noodle. Headshot, headshot. I mean, maybe this is not a great advantage. It's so big, it's the only thing I'm hitting him in. Oh, man. Crossbow time. Nope, never mind. That's not how you block those. Ooh. So there's 3 times attack slots. That means there's a lot of opportunities for them to hit me. Just like that. Alright. We can plan through this. I wonder if I can get up right now. I bet you I can. Yeah. We're fighting. Ooh, good time for this guy. WebDriver, what does the attack slots mod do? So it allows more than one enemy at a time to attack you. Taller characters easier to hit. Cannot confirm. Beezlefar have no idea. We can try it out. We can test it out. We can make a community decision as to who's harder to hit and who's easier to hit as we fight the enemies in the game. Vanilla, it's only 1v1, Wilford. That's absolutely correct. That means that if you're fighting 50 people, it only counts stats like one against one when they're attacking you. You will see it occasionally where the animations overlap in vanilla, and you seem to be getting hit by 2 or 3 people at a time. It's very infrequent, however. We need to move our bed a little bit further away if we're gonna get any sleep here. I don't know why it worked the first time so well. So, kind of the cool thing about the swamps is it's not all that deep. So you can build a bed, kind of just like, you know, work on your scuba diving. I'll prop it up on these trees here. Come on. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, no, not good. Come on, guys! He's buoyant. Are you kidding me? Could you please leave me alone? There we go. We should be good. Sleeping on the fishes. Bog diving. My solo hiver run is boring to stream since it's grind intensive. Level athletics is 70, strength to 20, then earn enough for masterwork gear, then you can train toughness and block. That's pretty much early game. Okay, I'm going to play a solo hiver next. Settled, set in stone. Ish. Set in stone-ish, unless somebody hits me with a significantly better idea. And we're going to play him kind of like I'm playing Sumo Khan. We're just going to set destinations and set goals, and they're not going to be skill goals. They're going to be objective-based, right? And we'll see how that plays out. I don't think a solo hiver will fare that well. But you never know. What happened to skeleton martial artists? Alessandro, you missed something clearly. Look, it's going to happen. But it occurred to me I've never streamed a solo hiver. I've never done it, and I need to do it. I need to see if it's possible. I don't think it is. I mean, and now, because I want Sumo Khan to kind of die so we can move on to that, he's probably just never going to die. There's going to be 39 more Sumo Khan streams. Trust me, I actively tried to kill my last solo Ironman and could not do it. Wilford could learn a lot from a hiver run. Absolutely. Don't let Sumo die. I'm not going to let him die. Oh, that's what we're missing. Kind of like want to play a new D&D character, but your character just wants to. I've been there. I've been there. Postal. With mine, I went to Mongrel to farm Fogman Prince Heads, and when I got back to Hub, off went my left arm. That sucks. Prince Heads are actually a great source of cash, too. I didn't even think that. I mean, I've done it. I just didn't think to include it in a solo Ironman play. I generally try and avoid things that eat you as frequently as possible. I mean, contrary to this guy's playthrough, we kind of settled on the swamps in the last stream, and I had to commit to it. We've had a few close encounters with blood spiders, but he's been really lucky up till now. Did not have it on 3 times for healing. Okay, chest 69. I'm going to wait. We're going to wait the last minute and a half, whatever it is, to get his chest up to full health. And then this is going to be his last crack at the Red Sabers leader. If it's not successful, he's going to pull back, set up a camp, and we're going to get ready for the next stream. So, once he's at full chest here, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I think because of the armor, what do we have? What are our Red Sabers? What are they wearing? So we're wearing mercenary leather. What does this do here? It has no positive or negative against armor. Now this says negative 30 armor penetration. So we have them wearing mercenary leather and nothing else, but it is armor. Now 8, 12, and 70 cut resistance efficiency. So if we ditch this does partial blunt damage as well, but it has a negative 6 indoors penalty. We're going to keep him outside. I'm going to try and take him down with a plank. That's the plan here. Ooh, let's see how well we do against 1. So 11 and 26. I need to put it back on simplified damage so I understand what's happening. Simple. I need to see if I'm hitting him for 37 damage or not, is basically. Well, this is a good test run. Okay, 36 and 40. Okay, I am. I don't know if this will be it or not. I kind of want to take another crack at the big boy. I don't know if he's out here. No. I'm just fighting Red Sabers right now. Sumo Khan may not necessarily be ready to take on the entirety of the Red Sabers, right? I mean, kinda definitely not, given the way this stream has gone. I've got faith here. This fight doesn't look too badly. I just don't know. The leader's not here. This is awesome for his heavy weapons, though. If we can get a better heavy weapon out of this fight, that'd be pretty cool, too. I see some guys with some pretty big swords here. I don't know if I'm... outlook is bleak. I don't want to look at the life. Let's not watch. Let's just Take your bets. I think we hit that guy behind him there. You're done. Such a terrible plank as well. It's a refitted blade. That protected him from a hit. I mean, this could be going worse. This is awesome. Couldn't ask for any better way to round out his stream here against the Red Sabers other than this just kind of epic squad fight. Awesome for training. We know he's going to survive. Kind of underwater. Hopefully his blood spider doesn't come by and just end the playthrough. Odin, I suggest that you use a falling sun for a decent heavy weapon. I may actually try that out. I haven't used a falling sun. Now that's the one that does extra damage against animals, or am I thinking something else? I know there's two big swords. Or is the falling sun the one that Catlon has? Your underwater impression. Now I'm never going to do it again. Beezle Fire. Desert Saber, I think you're thinking of. But I'm... No, not Desert Saber. There's a heavy weapon that does extra damage against gorillas, beak things, and something else. Are you kidding me right now? Just let me heal. Where's my crossbow? Please die. Did he just drop him? Oh, I had no melee weapon. Ooh. Wow, that's crazy. There's their base there. And I've just been getting mauled nowhere near it by a random troll. Okay, as soon as Sumo Khan is up here, we're going to move him into a more reasonable position. How can you not pick up your sleeping bag? Run away! Oh, I'm hungry too. That explains it. Okay. Oh my gosh, please die. Beak things, gorillas, and leviathans. I knew it was something like that. I just want to disarm these guys. I don't even care about selling their weapons. They're just kicking my ass. Okay. Well, everybody, thanks so much for hanging out. We're coming up on 3 hours. This will be the longest Sumo Khan stream I've done. I really appreciate everybody hanging out for as long as you did. It was awesome. Thanks so much for keeping the conversation going. And if you're catching this later, I appreciate it. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think. And if you're also reading the chat as the stream has gone on and you're catching this video later, let everybody in the chat know what you think too. Odin, Zaru, Becca, Postal, thanks guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I hope to see everybody back on the next stream. Let's talk about a plan here quickly, and let's kind of review the stats that we ended out with while Sumo Khan heals up a bit. But on the next stream, we're going to wrap this up. It'll be no issue to get Sumo Khan into that hideout, destroy the Red Saber leader, and get out within the first 30-40 minutes of the stream. After that, it depends who we turn the bounty into. I think what we'll do is we'll head to Clown Steady because it makes the most sense. Turn in the leader of the Red Sabers to the United Cities. See if we can find some bounties there in Clown Steady. And if not, Sumo Khan might make his way into the crater. Who knows? Maybe the grid or the crater. Maybe make his way down to Drifter's Last and explore the ruins on the hook. So, that's kind of where we're at. Let's check out Sumo Khan's stats. So if you caught the beginning of the stream and you're catching the end, or you want to flick back and check, I showed his stats right at the beginning. So this is what we've gained. We're at 42 strength. We're at 77 toughness. A lot of gains in toughness this stream. Dexterity's 41. Perception 13. Katana's 39. Saber's 14. That was an unexpected gain. We had just armed ourselves with whatever we could find. Heavy weapons 28. Kind of planned for. We were carrying that plank around for a long time. Very useful for heavy damage in a big area. Melee attack 43, melee defense 57. A lot of gains on both of those. Stealth, couple points there. Huge growth in crossbows. And field medic has come all the way up to 27, which is awesome. Anyways, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and making my job easy. And if you're catching this stream later, I hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy. Everybody have a great night.